games tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their rosters.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And Richard. Gillespie, that's good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Hield outside. Outside Butler. Launches it. Rebound by the Suns. Allen finds Booker. To the paint. There's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Now, here's Green. Last game we saw him score 14.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Booker with it. Covered by Hield. Booker, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Butler. His last outing, 16 points for him. Goes up the baseline. No good. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Allen passes to Brooks. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Fires the 3. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Curry on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Outside Williams. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Curry. Allen against Hield. Puts up a deep 3. Allen's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Butler. Still yet to score. Curry is inside. And a beautiful crossover there.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
The game now all time.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Now Allen. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Booker. Fires for 3. Curry with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Butler kicks to Curry. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. puts the move on. Three-pointer, Butler trains the three-pointer. Butler's got 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Bouye in at the 1. Who's out there for Phoenix.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Pajemski. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Horford kicks to Butler. Picked by Horford. Pass to Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Moody's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And the passing of Butler can be overlooked, but Jimmy normally averages about 5 assists per game. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. Back to Butler. Horford sets a screen for Butler. Pass to Horford. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Suns. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
Kept alive. And that one's good. Richard.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
And Phoenix has possession after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry to the inside. There's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Green. Butler against Brooks. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Nice D from Brooks.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
And it's Gillespie missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Allen's checked in for the Suns. Looking now at some numbers for Grayson Allen. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Williams. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Kerr. Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
First team foul.
The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Mark Williams, shooting one.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you, and seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Curry passes it to Horford. And here is Hield. Curry looking around. Pulls from the top of the key. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Horford against Williams. Pass to Gillespie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for 2, Gillespie.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Hield. And no good that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight.
They have played like they wanted, fighting for every missed shot. You love to see that passion, man.
Yeah, you can sense the urgency in their game. We'll see if they can sustain it. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Yeah, you love to see 2 great players go at it. They brought their A games, and the fans are enjoying it.
As we are here in the studio. Can't wait to see how these guys close it out. And that'll do it for halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Mark Williams with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And Richard. Now Booker after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Gillespie, and the layup's good off the glass. Gillespie's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Hield. Nothing on the board.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Allen passes to Gillespie. Outside Williams. Brooks against Butler. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Gillespie, no good with the triple. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 4-point game. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason. They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Allen outside. On the wing, Brooks. Cuts it 5 from 18. Bank shot, no good. The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Curry's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Pass to Williams. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williams sets a screen for Brooks. That 3 off the mark.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
That gives them the lead. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, he's a below-average shooter from distance, but when Green is connecting from out there, it really opens up the offense.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far to end the run, and Brooks gets it on the assist by Williams. Brooks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Curry. They kick out to Hield. To the left side wing. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Goodwin comes in for Devin Booker. Dunn with a screen on Curry. To the middle. And Dunn with the slam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Golden State's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Kuminga. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And there's Kuminga showing you how tough he can be. That's a great job converting through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Warriors making a switch here. That free throw good from Kuminga. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you, Kevin.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Now Goodwin, still without a basket. Pass to Dunn. Oh, and the dunk by Dunn.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top, ending the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Booker. Dunn is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Goodwin, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
He misses the free throw. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Stolen by O'Neal. Booker outside. They get a hand on it. Here's Moody. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Pass to Richards. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've seen that far too often in this game. Very uninspired defensively.
O'Neal against Butler. Now Richards. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebound by Butler. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Butler. Down low. O'Neal against Butler. O'Neal dishes to Goodwin. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Knocks down the three.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Now Green. Here's Butler. Now Curry. Pocket 6. Outside heel. And he does not hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Booker. Strong And finish inside from Booker.
You know, a go-to guy in these situations. Booker gets his team much-needed points.
Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Takes the three. Does not go. The Suns leading. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Well, you love Grayson Allen taking shots like that because he is so competitive.
Stolen by Brooks. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now Butler, Curry outside. A three ball from Curry.
He's just a natural-born leader. This team counts on Curry to take over in exactly these spots.
Brooks with a screen on Curry. Allen outside. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. Williams. Oh, what a play inside.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Curry cleared away by Brooks. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Booker. Booker draws the double. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
All right, here's Williams. Here's Gillespie. Brooks outside. Williams trying to break free. Finally, it goes in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Butler. And the three misses. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Kerr. So it's Phoenix picking up the win.